And that was number 10. We're into the top 10 already. Spirit of the Anzacs there with Lee Kernaghan and all his friends giving a crack at that one. Number 9, we have Christy Cox with This. Luke O'Shea with Sing You Up into 8. And Lynn Botel is still happy there at number 7. But in number 6, now before we get on to number 6, I want to talk about Cowboys and Sunsets. And the best person to talk about that would be Roo Arcus. How you going, Roo?
I'm going good. How are you, Tracy?
Awesome. Well, we've just released the brand new album, Cowboys and Sunsets. So tell us a little bit about that.
The new one, like you mentioned, we cut it back in June of last year, so I was sitting on it for a good while.
Wow.
I went across Nashville and recorded it with Jerry Sally. Yeah, that was just a whole bunch of fun. It was really easy, I must say. It was just such a great experience and so easy, and those guys were just great to work with. Finally got that first single out, which is the single that we're talking about. Go up there to Tamworth and launch it to a packed house, come back home and the second hometown launch to a packed house again. Great way to start the year. They really did open up their arms and welcome us right back.
Now, Roo, you just mentioned there, you launched the album and you got it down there at Tamworth. So for the people that didn't get to Tamworth this year and haven't got a hold of the album, which they should be getting after this conversation, what can they expect from Cowboys and Sunsets?
For me, it feels like part 2 in a sense. To the last album. I think we've just progressed just slightly. I thought this year Cowboy, that album was a great place to start. Mm-hmm. I just thought it was a great place to build from. But I don't want people to think that, I'm going to race away from that and start facing what's happening now. Someone once said to me, I said to someone, hey, you know what, I bought Alan Jackson's new album. And they said, isn't it just like the last one? I said, yep, that's why I bought it. I don't mean we're going to get stale and just keep pushing out the same stuff. But I think people like Alan Jackson, George Strait, all those guys were very clever, how they just slowly progressed but stayed really true and fairly traditional. Like someone said, how are you going to do a better album than the last one? I said, well, I don't need to do a better one. I just need to do one that's as good. People are saying it's better. People who just said, we just didn't think you'd be able to pull out something better than what you did last time. But they're saying that so far that I have, which is really nice. So
what, you mentioned touring, what have you got plans for 2015?
I tell you, this year's starting to look really busy. It's just, I'm getting phone calls just about every day at the moment. It's 2015 is feeling great. I've got about 5 confirmed trips to the US this year. I've got a couple of festivals in Victoria coming up in March, so March is pretty much booked out. May, we've got, I'm heading up to southwest Queensland, up to Eulo, to the Mulga Music in the Mulga Festival, and I fly straight from there to Norfolk Island and come back and head back to the US again. And I don't know that I can really mention this. I could probably let the cat out of the bag, but I think we've been confirmed for Broadbeach up there, so we're sort of heading up Queensland way.
Forget Nashville, forget Tamworth. The epicentre of country music is right here on the Sunshine Coast. It's right here, and you're with Tracy and the Big D every Wednesday night, 8 till 10 p.m, and we've got all the big artists. And how bigger than this? Roo Arcus, he's sitting at number 6 this week. He's been in the charts for a staggering 16 weeks with this song.
That's awesome.
And it
has 16 weeks in the charts. Its highest position got to number 3 for 2 weeks, but it's still hovering there at number 6. So
holding steady in the top 10, which is fantastic.
It's actually come back up, hasn't it?
It's been out and in, and I know it's just crazy.
But
how many more requests do we do to get it across the line?
Well, we're going to give it another spin this week, and we're going to get out of here with Let's Get Out of Here and Roo Arcus. It's been great to catch up with you, mate. All the best. We hope to see you around in southeast Queensland shortly, and make sure you do get on Roo's Facebook page. Let him know where he needs to be. Let him know what country gigs are going on outside of the normal big ones. Everyone knows about Tamworth and Gympie and Mildura. Let's talk about the ones that they don't know about, that they need to know about.
Right.
And let's do it.
Everyone's on a mission.
Here we go. Roo, we'll catch you next time, and let's get out of here right now, Roo Arcus.